Alright, we're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here every week prophesying the destruction and downfall of America, which is Babylon according to the Bible, and let the Negroes and Latinos and the Native American people today let you know that you are the true Israelites according to the Bible. That the so-called white man, or Esau, alright, is going to be destroyed. His kingdom is going to be destroyed in the thermonuclear war, and he's going to lose his rulership. Alright? We're going to give all praise, honor, and glory, and thanks unto Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone that rule well. And salutations unto the elect. You know, much peace unto you, brothers, and to the few women and children that follow. Okay? So we're going to get right into that.
Proverbs chapter 10, verse 1. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son make a glad father, but a foolish son is the heaviness of his mother.
Right, it says a wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son is the heaviness of his mother, okay? And what does that mean? And that goes into that book of Sirach, where it says that a man leaveth his son as an example of how he is, okay? But if he's foolish, if he's raised in a foolish manner, all right, let's just put it in to fruition, okay? Let's put it into reality. Most of the Israelite households don't have the father there, man. So what? That means that the mother is left to raise them, which means that they're going to be raised any type of way, you know. And we see it firsthand, man. You know, that's why a lot of these young Israelites in the gangs, they following any wind of doctrine. You know, they doing whatever. Guess what? They putting stress on the mother, man, because that's the one who's raising. What it said before that? A wise son is what?
A wise son maketh a glad father.
A wise son maketh a glad father. Why? Like I said, going back to the book of Sirach, he leaving somebody to pretty much carry on his work, to grieve the enemy. Who is our enemy? Our enemy is the so-called white man. That's not our friend. He's never loved us. You show us where the so-called white man has ever loved the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and I'll wait. Because he's never loved us, man. So we are, as men of the Lord, if we have children, we're supposed to raise them up in the Lord, man. Not raise them up in the society. This society teach you that being a homosexual is okay. When it's according to the Bible, according to God, it's not. Go ahead. And that's just amongst of many things, man. Like Jesus is not okay. Christmas is not okay. Birthdays, 4th of July, Mother's Day, all these different things. The list goes on and on. It's not okay, man.
Treasures of wickedness profit nothing.
Yeah, treasures of wickedness profit nothing. Go ahead.
But right,
and it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be per se money. Okay? Treasures can go into certain things that the so-called white man offers you. Certain type of ways of life that he offers you. Because once we keep going on in this chapter, it mentions that roughly paraphrasing about riches, man. When you go into that word riches, it's a way of life. Not way of life, I don't want to butcher it. You see? No, we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. I ain't going to slam it. You have something?
Yes. The treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but the righteousness delivereth from death.
Right, the righteousness delivereth from death, man. Why? Because when you focus on righteousness, you learning how to live. You learning what's right. What prolongs life? Okay? What prolongs life? What shortens life? Wickedness shortens life. Iniquity shortens life. False doctrine shortens life. But the light of the scriptures, alright, coming to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, eating right lengthens life. Praising Yahawashi, Yahawashi daily lengthens life, man. Staying within the guidelines of the scriptures will lengthen your life, man. And that's what's wrong. A lot of our people are lost, man. You think that you can read the Bible, go to church, and still do whatever you want to do, that you're gonna be okay. And then when you get goddamn diabetes, you get some type of ailment, some type of expensive ailment or incurable ailment, then you want to praise the Lord. You have to be in this thing full-blooded, man. As we always say, you put all your eggs in one basket. Put all your eggs in this basket, man, and it never fail. It says that in the book of Sirach, man. It says, who have trusted in the Lord and was confounded, man. If you trust in the Lord, you ain't gonna be confounded. You putting your whole heart into this thing, you ain't gonna be confounded.
It said basically the treasures of the wicked profited nothing, but righteousness delivered from death. That's the same as worry not about how the wicked commit their wickedness, roughly paraphrasing, but how the righteous shall be saved. We're not worried about, you know what I'm saying, all the shit that they doing in the world. Our goal is salvation, to get on the chariot. Verse 3, the Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish.
Yeah, the Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, man. And that reminds me of the book of Job. You know, even like when the time for the famine comes, all right, or when you seeking answers to a problem, the Lord is not gonna suffer you to famish, man. You're gonna automatically think of scriptures. You're gonna automatically think of what the Most High is capable of, man. But no, our people don't think of that, man. Like you have some here and there, you know what I'm saying? But on a majority scale, our people ain't seeking the Lord. They ain't worried about when they get the only time they seek the Lord is when they get into an issue, man. That's the only time you see Jake seeking the Lord, man. When Esau bringing hell on their ass, man. Then they wanna praise the Lord, look to the skies, man.
But he casteth away the substance of the wicked. He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand.
Yep, and that means you have to work. You have to work. You have to put in work, man. He becoming poor that dealing with a slack hand. That being poor, and using context, is going back into the gospel when it says the Most High will take that which you already have.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna become poor. And it's going to further prove it, so I'm going to get into this word in here. Let's go ahead.
But the hand of the diligent maketh rich.
And now I'm going to get into that word rich. You know, it says the hand of the diligent. Diligent is synonymous with perseverance, man. Which is an ongoing cycle. You keep going, you keep going, you keep going. You don't slow down, you keep it pushing, man. So I'm going to get into that word rich. Let's see, I can probably pull it. What verse was that?
Proverbs 10:4.
Save word. Then I'm going to get a precept on top of it. Just to further